Morning all. My name's Cameron Bowen. I'm taking over from Henry for the morning because he's under the weather. We'll start off by looking at cable. Obviously yesterday we had Yellen come out and near enough write off June, or take June off the table. So we saw the dollar get a bit of a whack yesterday. Cable, we're basically, we've been taking out these lows here as well as the highs. So we failed at the last low. So now the next expectation will be back up here to test this high, the 145 area. But personally, where we are here, I'd want to see it pull back. So ideally, back to kind of 143, something like that, would be a decent sort of area. The 50 moving average, something like that, kind of lines up as well. The other, if it's going to be a fast move, we'll see it just break the highs, and then we could see my next level there would be 145.36, with first target at the 127 here, 44.63. So those sort of areas I'd be looking for, but ideally to actually trade it, I want to see this pullback. You can see we're starting to become a bit range bound here at the moment, so we're at a bit of a level here. So maybe we do, confirm the range by failing at these highs and just see this market go sideways for a bit. Euro dollar, fairly bullish again. We're going to see this across most of these dollar pairs. I'd now be looking for any kind of pullback again. I think we probably do go up and see us test the top of this range on the daily. So back up to this 114.70 sort of area. 114 is obviously going to be a huge number. So while I just want to look for any kind of pullback until we get to look for a buying opportunity. 112.50 looks like a decent area. It looks like we're testing the highs right now and going at the moment. So the other option is now, break of these highs, and then trade it, test back up to this sort of area. First target would be around 1340, and then we've got a second target around 13, just below 1390. So that's definitely an option that we may well see happen. For me, I'm not a big fan of these mini pullbacks and then breaks of highs, so I'd be waiting for that pullback. Dollar yen, again we've kind of had this kind of grind up here on the 4 hour, and while we're above 112, I'll still be looking for buying opportunities here. So any sort of area, kind of where we are, if we can hold, then I'd be looking at potential yen weakness. Obviously, if we break below, then I think we see it come back down, test these lows down at the 111, so 11. So I think it's quite a big area where we are right now. Dollar CAD, we've got counter trend line break on the higher time frames. We've also got there's an argument of a retest of this main trend line here. So personally, I was looking at this yesterday as pulling back. So you can see here this kind of area. I was expecting that as a pullback. Similar to sort of price action to what we're expecting here. So for this to roll over like we're doing now, is a little bit of a surprise. So until we get more confident, basically until we see this down here at these lows and take out those lows, I'll probably be leaving it alone for the minute, because we're kind of in, for me, a bit of a decision point. If we see a pullback, 31.20, or back to this 21.50 moving average, then I'll be looking for sell opportunities. Obviously this is now trending lower. That's good. Aussie dollar, we've broken this counter trend line. You can see what I was looking for. We're looking for this maybe to form as the right shoulder. It's looking fairly bullish right now. We've got all the moving averages in the right order. Again on the hourly as well, all the moving averages, and quite a bullish day yesterday. So I think now we'll probably do take out this high, and my first target is up towards the 77.60 level on my 4-hour fib, and then 78.60 as the main target. Again, similar to a lot of the other currencies, I want to see some sort of pullback ideally. The other option is break of the highs, but we're running into a bit of resistance here. By the time it breaks this high, we run into the high of this trend. And the other argument, if this holds here, we could be looking at this basically being a bit range bound and actually forming that right shoulder we were talking about here. So be a little bit careful of that. Then Kiwi we're up here at the top of the range. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 touches on resistance, 2 touches on support. It's looking fairly bullish again. So I think we do see this go through. Around 69.60 will be the first sort of target, maybe a fake break, because I do think it's acting as a pullback, but I do think we see it break through these highs. Again, similar sort of scenarios, most of the other dollar pairs, maybe wait for this pullback. The 8 on the 4 hour is not even close, so maybe back to this sort of 68 level, give ourselves a run up, and then maybe see it get through. Right, Henry should be back with us tomorrow. If not, then we'll see me, and hopefully you guys have a good day trading. Cheers.